Good morning, guys. Today picking up another four-wheeler out of Facebook Market, somewhere off of O'Neill Lane, Demon Springs. So all right, guys, got on the load from the trailer. My next step is to take everything apart and retrace all the wires, see what's going on, what start, what don't start. Okay, it was a little tough. We're gonna W40 everything, loose everything up. That will be the first things first. That's what I like to do when I get things. I loose everything up with W40. Then we do the work. Just loose everything up, you know. All right, we're gonna take all this cover out the front. We're gonna leave the back. Not worry about the back. So I'm just gonna do the front first. All right, first step, guys, to take the carburetor apart. Since he gave me extra carburetor, but this one doesn't look like it's all cocked up. I mean, looks pretty nice, but we're gonna change anyway. But we know that the choke valve is kind of messed up. We're gonna take this little pin out, loose it up, and put this back into the handle because the choke handle switch is not hooked up. Okay, we know the starter worked good. Okay, the starter is actually hooked up to that chain right there, guys, with the gear. Have to put this baby back in. All right, test the starter. Starter works good. I mean, you can see. I'll show you guys. Okay, got the gear up, ran the engine, no spark. The way I'm gonna understand this, we have the CDI right there. There is something right here that turned the engine. It's telling the CDI when to fire. This is the part right here I'm thinking is bad. It's got a lot of wire damage here and there, you know. So we're going to fix that part first and go from there. Let's go do my research, look up the part, what I need. Okay, the wire is damaged. We're just going to use this connector. This one, I'm going to cut a little short. I'm going to hook up right here. You can use the red one to connect right there. And we use the heat shield protector. Good morning, my YouTube fan. All right, guys. We got this baby cleaned up last night. I did all the wiring and a test. Everything's good. We have the position sensor, crank sensor, or pulse sensor, whichever they called it. We got 400 ohm out of that. The stator itself is good. I tested. We don't have any ground out. So my next step is waiting for the gasket to come in, hopefully within a day or two. Order from Amazon, a little more. Hey, it's faster to deliver, but it's okay. All right, let's get back over here to the unit itself. All right, guys, I didn't check when I bought it, and guess what happened? That thing literally came out. Oh my god, there's no groove at all. I mean, what's going on? All right, maybe gonna have to take all this apart to see what's going on. You know, I have had the feeling all the gears and that's all messed up. I probably have to replace the whole thing. That's additional cost when I didn't expect. From the looks of things, guys, I mean, it looked like it's bent, you know. That one kind of curled that way. Well, it is what it is. You buy something on Facebook Market, people is just not honest. He told me the only problem was he not getting no spark. He didn't tell me about the damage stuff. I didn't check this thing. When I moved around this last night, it came out, like literally just popped out. I was like, what the frick? And he told me he ran this like a few months ago, like 2-3 months ago. Then he lied to me. I think it's been set there for so long. All right, guys. Oh, it is what it is. You know, you learn. Like I said, learn as you go. Gotta watch who you buy stuff from. Do your research. All right. My thing is to find out, you know, no spark. Once I get that up and running, I'm pretty good with it. Gonna try to clean some of these up once I put the gasket on. Pressure wash all this. Alright. This part I'm gonna replace as well. As you can see, that rubber shootings broke out. Not sure it's worse than it looked. I pay 180 for it. I mean, you know, give and take. If I get screwed, I get screwed. I mean, the frames are good. I mean, you know, the frame is worth 100 in a way. Alright, we're gonna sand some of the stuff down and paint it black or something. Keep the rust from eating it up. Alright, can't do much until I get the. Let's do. I'm gonna try to redo all the wire. Like he's like rigged most of the stuff. Alright, like this wire here for the pause sensor. I'm not sure where that go. You know, it's the right wire or not. I'm gonna tray all that back. This wire should go straight to the CDI, and the CDI I think is somewhere back here. One of these wires. Okay, we got black and white right here. Okay, and then the CDI comes in to the CDI, and then the CDIs do the timing with the crank sensor, and they tell the igniter to ignite. So we're gonna trade this wire, make sure this wire goes to the igniter. So we just put one probe meter, one wire, and come over to here to the igniter. Right, he got a brand new igniter here. I mean, we're gonna test this. It's yellow and green. So we got it here. It is yellow and green. So yeah, just to be sure, we'll test it. Okay, guys, have the jacket up and then check more damage. Look like the bearing this side is literally gone. It's very wobbly. So I have to replace the bearing on that one as well. This one's okay, but I'm gonna go ahead and change both, you know. Alright, the back, I'll probably replace the whole thing. Not sure how much that's gonna cost. Let's look it up. Alright, now our next step is to test all the wire, see if I'm right. Alright, first we're gonna test the continuity of all the wire. Let's try the blue first. We know that blue is gonna come to the igniter, which is called a CDI. I mean, I'm sorry, CDI. This is blue. Alright, we got that. No breaking the wire. Okay, that's fine. Our next step is to test the core, from the core to the CDI. We'll test the yellow one first. The yellow one is actually the good. That's the signal wire. And we're going to test the ground. I mean, the yellow is the power to the igniter, guys. I'm sorry. And then the green is the signal to tell when to shoot it. Alright, it looks like we might have a green problem. We do have continuity, so we know all the wires good from there. I've gone to the core. I can't tell which wire goes to what. I guess it's bi-directional. I'm not sure, but I'll look it up just to show that you got it backward or, you know, the right way. Okay. Alright. Everything works fine on that one. So we're gonna basically, I'm gonna replace this wire. I'm gonna cut it and put like a connector, a better waterproof connector. Alright. And after that, we're going to trace the kill switch. Make sure the kill switch is open when it's running and it's closed when we shut it down. Which is, the kill switch is somewhere right here. Stop. Alright. First thing first. Gotta do this one first. Alright, I'll pause the video while I get my connector and my heat gun. Okay guys, in order to check all this, make sure the ignition's all on works, the rectifier had to hooked in, and the CDI had to hooked in. Alright, the way we test this is, alright, we have Y's goes here. We know the yellow, orange, the yellow and red is the power. Let's lead from here. Let's see. As you can see, we're getting 12 volt, okay? And the power switch lead to everything else. For the to turn on, which is the black Y, when you press, you stick in here. When you press it, you get 12 volt. That 12 volt is feed down to here to the start relay. All right. The way the system works is okay. When you plug this in, you get the battery to the white positive. It goes feed up there. This relay kicks on. It's a little warm right now. Okay. That power is feed to the rest of the system. If this rate is bad, it shuts the power to all the little gadget. The rectifier, the CDI as well. Alright, to test all this, make sure it's running. So I gotta put everything back in, but don't think I gotta wait for the gasket to come in, because to put that back in I need a gasket. So I'm gonna leave it till the gasket come in. Once of that, I'll test all the wire and put everything up nice and neat, and we'll tackle the gear rate problem. I got ripped off on that one. You can see it's okay. It's $180. It's come out better. I have to spend some stuff. I might just go on Facebook, see they have the whole set. I found a guy who's selling the whole thing for 100 in the back, but it's for the 200. But this is a 300 model. But we see how it fits. Okay, guys, I tray all the wire the best I know how. All right. The way the old system had, there's 3 wire came out here, okay? The gray Okay, so guys, we trade on. We got the one of the ground wires literally melted. Goes on, keep going. We probably have to I see the ground wire's main problem, the ground wire burning up. I see a lot of them, all ground wire burning up. As you can see, wow. We have a lot of ground wire burn up, so we know something short out somewhere. Not sure if this blue wire is still good or not. We have a brown wire here, which is the power basically. Hey, where's my blade? Oh no. Okay guys, I'm just gonna pause the video and continue on as I search more problem. We just got the search and destroy mission, I guess, little by little. Not sure what this is for, but the blue is like tagged into this one. And the blue comes to maybe the brake light or reverse light. So I'm gonna pause the video, continue my search. Alright, good morning guys. Today I'm gonna estimate how the CDI work, the ignition system. Hopefully. Okay, on the bike itself, he had that continue feed to positive. Okay, then he had this one came to the CDI, which is the green, and it's also positive, but then there's no negative. I guess the trigger. But the way I'm stimulating this is, okay, I got the positive, go to the core, the negative by itself, negative the spark plug itself. As to stimulate the spark, I'm gonna touch the negative. As you can see, I'm not sure if this is gonna pick it up. You can see the spark plug works up flawless. Okay, so we know the spark plug is have no problem. Okay, this is what I got offline, guys. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, blue and black is a signal that goes into the next to alternate the pulse, whatever, inside there. And then you have the one, which is the green, that go to the it's green, but the ground wire is extended to one to the input. Then I got the ground electro for signal trigger, which is the black wire, but I'm getting 12 volt out of that one as well when I hook up to that. Alright, you guys can help me out. Good morning guys. Alright, I did a compression test. I'm getting about 70 psi, but found the problem, guys. The problem is the thread for the spark plug. It rounds out. It's not seal tight basically. If I were to put the screw plug on it, if I tighten anymore, it'll come out loose again. So it's that's where the leaking is. The engine doesn't want to start. So about the camera angle, guys. Let's see. We'll release the pressure. Push it in as hard as you can. Same 70, but if I put the thread in like so to seal it, go in there, I'm gonna get 30-40. Now I'm gonna go in, the threads messed up pretty bad. Alright. The agenda is, guys, I'm gonna rewire all this nice and neat. And my next step is take the head out, either rebuild it. So I'm gonna organize this wire. We're gonna the last I took off, as you can see, there's a bunch of melted ground wire. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put a few bucks back here, create some kind of beam between this bridge, and put the few right here, and run all the wire to here, nice and neat. And I'm gonna use color coordinate wires, okay? Red for positive, black for negative, brown for, I would say yellow for ignition, brown, I don't know, we add something, because right now green is for trigger. Let's do it. Okay, good morning guys. A little chilly today, it's about 29 degree, 30 degree. All right, to recap everything I done. All right guys, I went ahead at a box 2 over here. I mean, that's just around holding it with the strap tie, but I'm gonna run everything nice and neat, put everything back in. All right, I also add all the master cylinder here for the brake, but I put some hydraulic right there, just let it drip down to see what's going on, find out the problem later on if the pipe cocked up, what need to be replaced. To recap thing, I also ordered from Amazon the little connector and put a pump right there, I mean a filter right there, but I like to run the pipe under here, come here with a screw coming up on top like a, you know, screw that thing looking. Anyway, all right, we got a spark now. The way the system is, it does have a label on the bottom, guys, positive, negative. All right, the positive goes to your key switch. When you turn on, you get full power 12 volt constantly. All right, your green is the trigger router, goes to the CDI, okay? And then that's from the black wire, CDI goes to the ground. We know that the ground wire is all melted, that's why we didn't get a spark before. Now we got the spark, but I still want to turn over, you know. It feels like it wants to turn, but it doesn't want to turn. Turn out, we had another problem. Found out that the leaking was coming from the spark plug. It wasn't getting a full compression. Did a compress test, we get about 60, almost 70, but it doesn't spark, I mean it doesn't turn over, explode, I guess because it wasn't sucking up air from this side to get the fuel mix ratio. It was actually sucking from here as it go down. So we didn't get a turnover on that one. This is damaged. We have to, I ordered the part ready to fix it. If we can't, we have to buy a new head. I'm gonna try to fix it, but some tube from Amazon, a socket to go in there, ground it up and put a slice and cylinder in there. If that don't work, we'll go to another step, buy a new head or use one somewhere. All right, then comes over here. I also noticed that there's a difference in that timing gear. As you can see, once you turn it, it kind of wobbles. It should be doing that. I just blew the piston. I mean, all right, that's another problem. So today, I'm probably gonna take that apart and see what's going on, check the cam, is it bent or whatever, you know, other than that, to see what's going on. Thanks for watching, guys. For the next episode, the gasket's not in yet for that, but I realized you don't feel the oil with this, you know, that just, when the engine's running, it actually blows the motor oil in here a little bit to lubricate everything. So when this thing's running, make sure you check your motor oil constantly because it does throw the oil into this gear chamber to lubricate things. Alright guys, now next episode we're gonna try and do the engine, and then we're trying to fix this, and we're trying to fix this. Alright, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Tune in the next episode. I appreciate you like it, subscribe. You don't, I understand, help me out. Okay, this baby's back and running. I had a battery blew up me on this one.